my beautiful home decor family, and welcome back to our channel. If you're just joining us for part 2 of our Tiny Rustic Haven series, a massive welcome, you are in for a treat. For our returning tribe, thank you for your incredible support on the last video. Your comments truly fuel this creative journey. Today, we're diving even deeper, unlocking the secrets to maximizing both function and breathtaking rustic style in a compact footprint. Get ready to be inspired, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a single dose of design magic. Before we pick up a single tool, let's align our mindset. In a small space, every item must earn its place, not just through function but through beauty. This isn't about limitation, it's about liberation from clutter. The rustic charm where crafting thrives on authenticity and intention. It's about selecting pieces that tell a story, that feel grounded and real. This conscious approach transforms your home from a mere living area into a curated sanctuary that breathes calm and character into every corner. When floor space is precious, look up. Your walls are prime real estate for injecting life and rustic texture. I'm obsessed with creating vertical gardens using reclaimed pallet wood. Simply sand and secure small terracotta pots or mason jars to the wood slats, then fill them with cascading herbs like thyme and oregano or lush ferns. This living wall becomes a stunning, aromatic focal point that purifies your air and brings the serene essence of nature directly into your cozy haven. Furniture in a small space must be a chameleon. Think beyond the ordinary. Seek out or DIY a gorgeous rustic trunk that serves as a coffee table, a blanket chest, and extra seating for guests. Or consider a hollow ottoman with a lift-top lid for storing throws and books. A well-crafted bench at the foot of your bed can hold linens while providing a spot to put on shoes. Each piece should work double duty, seamlessly blending utility with undeniable style. Nothing says rustic quite like the warm, weathered grain of reclaimed wood. Let's transform an old barn board or fence post into stunning, character-rich floating shelves. Cut the wood to your desired length, sand it smooth while preserving its unique imperfections, and stain it with a natural oil to enhance its patina. Mount them securely on your wall to display cherished photos, small plants, or vintage finds. They provide essential display surface without a single leg getting in the way, keeping your floor space clear and open. Overhead lighting alone can feel cold and clinical. Instead, we build layers of light to create a warm, inviting glow that makes any space feel larger. Incorporate a mix of sources: a statement pendant light with a rattan shade for overall ambience, a sleek floor lamp to arc over a reading nook, and, most importantly, an array of warm white string lights or DIY mason jar sconces. This creates pockets of light and shadow, adding incredible depth and a magical, cozy atmosphere after dusk. Textiles are the unsung heroes of rustic design, instantly softening spaces and adding palpable warmth. Use a jute or wool rag rug to define your living area, adding texture underfoot. Drape a chunky knit throw over your sofa and layer an assortment of pillows in linen, faux fur, and embroidered fabrics. This tactile variety not only invites you to curl up and get comfortable but also helps to acoustically soften the room, making it feel more intimate and settled. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book because it genuinely works. A strategically placed mirror reflects light and the room itself, creating a powerful illusion of depth and space. But let's make it rustic. Hunt for an antique mirror with a worn, gilded frame at a flea market, or frame a modern mirror with distressed barn wood. Position it opposite a window to double the natural light and the view, making your tiny haven feel instantly brighter and more expansive. A gallery wall in a small space must be meticulously curated, not cluttered. Choose a cohesive theme, like black and white landscapes or botanical prints, and unify them with matching rustic frames, think stained wood or black metal. Arrange them first on the floor to perfect your layout, then hang. This creates a single, powerful focal point that tells a personal story and adds significant artistic value without making the wall feel busy or closed in. It's a conversation piece that elevates the entire room. Rustic style celebrates history and imperfection, so let's upcycle. An old wooden crate becomes a stylish magazine holder. A vintage ladder leaned against a wall transforms into a unique blanket rack. Mount small, colorful tin cans on a board to create a charming organizer for utensils, brushes, or craft supplies. These projects are not only sustainable and budget-friendly, but they infuse your space with one-of-a-kind pieces that are brimming with charm and practical purpose. Everyone deserves a quiet retreat. Identify an underutilized corner, by a window is ideal, and claim it. A comfortable armchair, a small side table made from a tree stump, a soft throw, and a dedicated reading lamp are all you need. This isn't just a chair, it's your designated spot for morning coffee, evening reading, or simply daydreaming. This intentional creation of a microspace adds a new dimension to your home's functionality, providing a sacred escape without adding a single square foot. The colors you choose are fundamental to creating a serene, rustic vibe. Draw inspiration from the natural world. Anchor your space with neutral, earthy tones, warm whites, soft grays, and creamy beiges for the walls. Then, layer in deeper, grounding accents like sage green, terracotta, and muted blues. This palette feels calming, expansive, and timeless. It provides a perfect, neutral backdrop that allows your beautiful textural elements and wooden pieces to truly sing and take center stage. The bed is the anchor of the bedroom, and your headboard is its crown. For a truly stunning, budget-friendly focal point, source an old, paneled wooden door from an architectural salvage yard. Clean it up, lightly sand it, and perhaps give it a whitewash or clear coat to preserve its character. Mount it securely to the wall behind your bed. This massive piece of functional art adds incredible history, height, and rustic drama, instantly elevating your entire sleeping space. Closed upper cabinets can make a small kitchen feel heavy and enclosed. Consider the transformative power of open shelving. Replace a few cabinet doors with simple wooden shelves. This forces you to curate your dishware, displaying beautiful stoneware, vintage glassware, and woven baskets as part of your decor. It creates an airy, accessible feel and encourages you to keep things tidy. Your everyday mugs and plates become part of the aesthetic, celebrating the beautiful simplicity of rustic living. A truly styled home engages all five senses, and scent is powerfully connected to memory and emotion. Ditch synthetic air fresheners. Instead, simmer a pot of water with orange slices, cinnamon sticks, and cloves. Or, invest in a quality essential oil diffuser and blend woodsy scents like cedarwood and sandalwood with a hint of citrus. These natural aromas will make your space feel inherently warm, welcoming, and clean, completing the immersive experience of your rustic haven. We live in a modern world, but tech gadgets can clash with a rustic vibe. The key is clever concealment. Run TV cables through a channel behind the wall. Store routers and gadgets in a stylish woven basket with holes punched in the side for airflow. Choose speakers and accessories in natural materials like wood or neutral fabrics. This allows you to enjoy all the benefits of technology without letting it disrupt the serene, timeless atmosphere we've worked so hard to create. Now, for the finishing touches. Style your surfaces, shelves, side tables, the mantel, with thoughtful groupings. Use the rule of 3, combine items of varying heights, textures, and forms. For example, stack a few hardcover books, top them with a small potted succulent, and place a vintage candle next to them. Add a personal item like a found feather or a family heirloom. These micro-vignettes add layers of interest and tell the unique story of who you are. greatest decor store is right outside your door, and it's free. Embrace the practice of foraging for natural decor. Collect interesting fallen branches to display in a tall vase. Gather smooth stones and pile them in a beautiful bowl. Press autumn leaves or wildflowers to frame. A simple walk in the woods can yield pine cones, interesting seed pods, and beautiful dried grasses. These organic elements are constantly changing with the seasons, keeping your decor dynamic and deeply connected to the natural world. In an open-plan tiny space, defining different rooms is key to mental clarity. But we don't use solid walls. Get creative with open-backed bookcases, a large hanging macrame piece, or a stylish folding screen. Even a strategically placed area rug can visually separate the living area from the dining nook. These solutions maintain an open, airy flow while providing a sense of distinct purpose for each area, making your small home feel much more organized and intentional. Nothing says cozy rustic like a fireplace. If you don't have one, let's create the illusion. Build a simple faux mantle from reclaimed wood and mount it to the wall. Fill the hearth below with a collection of pillar candles of varying heights or stack it with birch logs. You can even use an electric fireplace insert for a realistic flame effect. This instantly becomes the heart of your home, a magnetic focal point that radiates warmth and gathering energy. Incorporate words that inspire you into your decor. This could be a DIY project. Transfer a favorite quote onto a sanded piece of reclaimed wood using transfer paper, Or hand paint a simple welcome message on an old window pane. It could be your family name, a word like gather, or breathe, or a quote about nature. This personalized touch adds a layer of meaning and welcome, making your space truly and undeniably yours. It's a daily reminder of what matters most. A small space is perfect for easy seasonal refreshes. Have a dedicated storage box for seasonal decor swaps. In autumn, add a few wool pillows and a throw in richer tones. Bring in pumpkins and gourds. For winter, incorporate more candles and faux fur. Spring calls for fresh branches and lighter linens. Because your core pieces are neutral, these small, impactful changes allow your home to evolve with the seasons, keeping your environment feeling fresh and inspiring all year round. Now, take a step back and look at your haven. See how the textural rug grounds the space, how the floating shelves draw the eye upward, how the mirror expands the view, and how the layered lighting creates a golden hour glow. Every DIY project, every chosen piece, every natural element works in concert. It's not about any single item, it's about the harmonious symphony they create together, a symphony of style, function, and soul that makes your small space feel infinitely grand. Remember, creating a home is never a finished project, it's a loving, ongoing process. Don't rush it. Let it evolve organically as you find pieces that speak to you. Embrace the DIY trials and errors, they become part of your story. Your home should be a reflection of your journey, your passions, and the life you want to live. Trust your instincts, have fun with it, and let your space tell your unique story, one beautiful layer at a time. And there you have it, part 2 of our tiny rustic haven. I hope you feel overflowing with inspiration and confidence to transform your own space. Now, I want to hear from you. Which idea are you most excited to try? Share your thoughts, your own DIY photos, or your questions in the comments below. Our community is an incredible source of inspiration and support. If this video brought you value, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps our channel grow. Until next time, remember to create a home you love coming back to. Stay cozy, everyone.